Hi everyone, my name's MadMatt Lugos and welcome back to Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. So last time we saw how Jeremy ended up disappearing in the church with some quite awe-inspiring music and how it quite emotional really, how he, I don't know, because there was real religious connotation to him, kind of maybe part of him thought that he was going to heaven maybe, or seeing God, or maybe even seeing the devil and going to hell maybe. Who knows? But now we're in Wendy's story, who, I don't know, it might be Stephen's mother or Stephen's, she's called him her son, so mother or grandmother, probably mother. She just sounds quite a bit older, doesn't she? But we don't really know how old any of these characters are, so we are continuing our journey. We are hearing some kind of more distinct words out of this light entity, out of Wendy's light entity, than we heard out of Jeffrey's, at least that I've noticed. But we've got these two who were looking for their dog in the woods, whose name I have forgotten, or whose name is escaping me. But we might run into some more memories of them, or remnants. I'm reluctant to call them memories. They're the memories that are left by the light, perhaps. Lovely waterfall. Nothing quite beats the one from Death Stranding, though. Can't go in the water, so this is a dead end. I don't think this is where Wendy wants us to go, but I imagine we'll come out somewhere near. I've been trying to think of what else this game could be representative of if it's not. Oh, hello. Maybe this guy disappeared as he was driving. Oh, God. Hey there, bugs. And yeah, we also had, we saw Wendy talking to Lizzie, which is Stephen's old girlfriend, it seems. Wanting them to get back together. Isn't very fond of Kate, perhaps. I'm wondering maybe if this is a way of something to do with I don't know how metaphorical to take it. I'm just going to keep spitting theories out. So maybe it's to do with grief. Maybe Kate is no longer with us. Okay, Wendy. Okay, it's just a little power station. Maybe this is, yeah, this is a train. I was right before. Yeah, something made the train derail. Got more blood. Got another light source here. Bloody shoe.
Howard!
Stephen?
Howard! What's happened?
Stephen, thank God. Listen, I need you to get to the junction box, see if there's a phone working. No, stay back, don't come up here!
Oh, Christ. Is that... Bloody idiot! Where the hell did they think they were going?
I think they must have thought they could walk out along the line.
Well, there won't be any more trains now.
You're a callous bastard, Stephen.
Just pragmatic, Howard. Did you say there's a working phone in the junction box?
So he's trying to shut down all the phones. Howard disappeared shortly after this, I imagine. Did we get a save then? I didn't see it if we did. Look at all these old trains. What the hell is that? Like an old mortar shell. Doesn't it? That really does look like an old mortar shell. Where the hell has that come from? Wendy's on the other side of the hedge. See if we can get into this little train junction area here. Not a station though, is it?
I lost my shoes.
Howard.
I lost my shoes, sir. There's arches on the green. They've taken my shoes, sir.
Howard? Howard Lantham! You open the door this instant, young man.
I lost my shoes.
He's losing it.
Now
Blood
get up.
everywhere.
Get up.
I lost my shoes.
What on earth are you doing here, Howard?
Stephen, he told me to stay in case Lizzie phoned.
Stephen, where is he?
What are you doing with those birds?
Concentrate, Howard. Where's Stephen?
He said we couldn't help them. He took my shoes so I'd stay.
Listen to me, Howard Lantham. You find your shoes and you get to the village. Find Father Jeremy, he'll give you some soup or something. Be off with you.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna find my son. Then I'm gonna ask him what on earth he thinks he's doing.
There's Argy's on the green. Maybe he fought in the Falklands, in the Falklands War. Maybe he has some PTSD from the battle, from the war even. Sorry. There's something about when anything has this atmosphere of inevitable doom, not doom necessarily, but it just creates this feeling of really melancholic nostalgia, you know? I know that like the music helps with that, but the fact that we know everything's gone wrong already and we're piecing it together, it's just something that I really enjoy, you know? I don't know what it is about it. Maybe I'm just a miserable person, but just something about that has always resonated with me. I always talk about Never Let Me Go, one of my favourite books and one of my favourite films. And that book and that film is drenched with that feeling. It's just completely drenched in it. That feeling of nostalgia and sentiment, all the while knowing where this is all going, or kind of where it's all going, and it's not going anywhere good, you know? And, you know, that's a feeling that, you know, that this is putting across in a lot of ways. Where'd you go, Wendy? All the cars have got the butterfly symbol, or is it an infinity symbol? Both, maybe. Okay, let's do a quick lap here. There might be a remnant here. I'm going to call them remnants, not memories. Birdhouse, bird watching house. Someone disappeared here. Their suitcase was here, trying to leave. Oh, we got another one.
Fancy seeing you here. Oh.
This is
Is
Stephen.
everything all right, my dear?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's Lizzie.
I'm all right. I'm all right. It's just
Robert. That man doesn't deserve you. I know everybody thinks I'm just a mithering old busybody, but someone has to say what everyone else is thinking. We both know that this marriage, it's not how things are supposed to be.
Are you talking about me and Robert? Or is this really about Stephen and Kate?
I suppose it is. I have to accept it. I know, but she doesn't belong here. You see that, don't you? There's a place for people, and this isn't hers.
Oh.
But I'm not talking about the colour of her skin. Don't look at me like that.
Right.
What they do up there, it's not natural. There are some things we're not supposed to understand. I don't like her, and I don't like how Stephen is around her. He was a better man when he was with you.
Okay, so Lizzie's having trouble in her own marriage. There's the save. Wendy's saying about how she doesn't belong here, but it's not to do with her race. Don't know why she'd then think that she doesn't belong here. Stephen probably dotes on her quite a bit then if he's not himself, or if he's very different around her than he usually is. We can go over these, can't we? Yes. This isn't where we came from, it's just the same flowers. And I think it's Marlene's voice actress who's playing Kate, yeah, so that would make sense. She's African American. Bet you can miss a ton of these remnants. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Okay, at the back of someone's house. Watch it, Kate. Not seen a radio for a little while. Gotta love cloth physics in games, man. You know, everyone has their own kind of thing that always impresses them. I don't know what it is. You know, some people it's like water effects. Maybe some people it's like fire or explosions or sort of things. It's always cloth physics with me. So I always love capes and stuff in games. Hey there, Wendy. Bench press here.
Rachel, darling, I'm sorry about taping over
Evelyn.
your music, but that is your dad and I. In case you come home, I mean, I know Mrs. Graves is looking after you over there, but just in case you come home, we wanted to let you know we're going to head over to Barb's.
Evie! Evie!
Sam, I'm leaving a message for Rachel. Are you going to say hello?
Jesus Christ, Evie, we ain't got time for this.
The bloody car won't start. We're going to have to walk.
Sam, shush, it's for Rachel in case she comes back here.
But Charlie says everyone's getting together at the hall. Rachel's at the camp. She'll be fine.
Rachel, darling, anyway, listen, as I was saying, we're going to be at the village hall. We'll wait there for you. I think it's best if you just stay put and mind what Mrs. Graves tells you. We love you, darling. Bye.
You finished? Right, grab that bloody case and let's get moving. Come on.
Everyone was trying to evacuate or gather in one place. Keep thinking the occasional flower is a person. My grandmother's name, Evelyn, was, I should say. I must try every door. Alright. And that's where the railway was. Got another... a very big cottage. With the door ajar. Yeah, I got you, Wendy. Can hear another radio. It's upstairs. We play. Alright, must be upstairs then.
Wendy, wake up.
Eddie, is that you?
No, it's me. It's Frank.
Oh, Frank. The door was open. I didn't think Graham would mind.
I'm sure he won't. What are you doing here?
Looking for Stephen, but I just ran out of steam. And
She's
the door
sick as
was
well,
open.
then.
Have you listened to the radio? I thought I heard him on the radio before.
It's all over the valley. Don't you get that? This isn't some abstract thing. Whatever came down into the tower has got out. They've quarantined the whole valley.
It's right here in the observatory.
Oh.
It's out in the world. It's adapting and spreading. Do you understand?
No, we can't turn it away.
What's he talking about?
I dunno ken. But if he's on the radio, I can try and reach him on the CB. You go to Stephen's house, and if I get hold of him, I'll tell him to come and find you.
Can we not turn this one on? No? There's another one nearby though. So everyone seems to get very tired. Need to rest at some point, and they'll likely start to have nosebleeds and disappear shortly afterwards. The radio is outside near these beekeeping things.
There's something in the observatory with me. I can feel it reaching out to me. When it's close, I'm overcome with the most profound sense of loneliness. There's something in the observatory with me. I can feel it reaching out to me. When it's close, I'm overcome with the most profound sense of
Loneliness.
loneliness.
I've never heard that phrase, I dunno ken. Must be a southwest England phrase. Okay, let's head up here first.
Come on, you stupid bastard.
Just not now. Come on.
God damn bloody thing! Jesus! Come on, not now! Jesus, come on, you bastard! Start, you bastard! Come on! Ah.
Just looking for a faster means of moving around. Nothing over there. Okay, Wendy.
Stephen? Stephen, are you here? It's your mother. Answer me. Stephen! What have you done, Stephen? Oh, Kate.
Something to do with constellations and star signs.
There must be a logic to the pattern. It's shifting in response to me. It's alive. It's the only explanation.
At the start of the game, when she said "look towards the light," that's why it reminded me of something. I thought it was Death Stranding at first, but I didn't realise it was Marlene's voice actor. That's pretty close to one of the lines from the Last of Us, right? Look for the light.
There must be a logic to the pattern. It's shifting in response to me.
Equations.
It's alive. It's the only explanation.
Okay, so that's probably where he met Kate. This is to certify that Stephen Edward Appleton Boyles has been awarded the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Astrophysics. Shortwave Hawking radiation's influence upon refracted intracometary photon traces in spectroscopic surveying. That's likely where he met Kate. And then maybe he set that company up back here in his hometown. Alright. So maybe this is Stephen's actual house. Oh no, Wendy. No, that's not blood, that's wine. Wasn't like that when we came in, was it? Maybe I just didn't look down.
Stephen, where's Kate? Are you here?
I think this might be the end of Wendy's story. Oh, damn it. Can't get this one to work.
Stephen? I can hear the planes. It's the government coming to rescue us. You can come out now. It's all gonna be all right. I can hear the jets coming. It's like when Eddie came home. It's like your dad coming home again. I'm here. I'm down here. This way.
Oh god, that sky is stunning, isn't it? All right, these sections are quite dark. Let's follow the lights or the fireflies, whichever it is. So that's when Wendy disappeared, ascended, turned to light. Went to the other side. I don't know what to call it at this point. This sky, man. It's like we've gone to a different place, right? Different place in the universe. Wonder whose story we're going to be with next. Maybe Lizzie? Frank. Hey up, Frank. Alright. Now we're on Appleton's farm. Frank, what happened here?
I messed up, Frank, but I'd done my time. They shouldn't keep on punishing me.
Some folk won't let go, Reese, and they've got nothing better to do than to poke their noses into other people's business. There's nothing you can do about it, son.
I'm doing a good job. I'm working hard. I swear, Mrs. Graves thinks I'll start nicking stuff if she turns her back for a second.
Lizzie's all right. She's one of the good ones.
Yeah, well, she's not exactly honest with her husband about what she gets up to.
None of that. You're angry about people judging you. Don't be so fast to judge others.
Very true, Frank.
Keep your gob shut, your nose clean, and your head down. Do you think you can manage that?
Gob, nose, head. Got it.
And steer clear of that Rachel girl. If I've seen you two making eyes at each other, then so's her dad. And you don't want Sam Baker coming round after you. Now, pass me that socket spanner and we'll see if we can get this wheel back on.
Okay. Reese perhaps has done some time, maybe an ex-convict. Got a farm over here. Should we follow Frank first? It was Evelyn and Sam who were Rachel's parents? I think so. A public footpath. Hop over here. Into the wheat fields. Frank's headed over to the tree. We've got maybe another remnant over there. Beautiful. So we're having a bit of drinking here. These look like gin bottles.
Can you see the observatory from there?
Oh.
That's over the ridge, just past the windmill. You want to live near the station in case you need a quick getaway?
Something like that. So you and Stephen, I'm sensing there's not a lot of love lost there, huh?
That's between him, me, and the cows.
You're gonna have to explain that one for me.
It's nobody else's business. Look, you seem all right to me. You don't want to worry about that lot in the village.
Provided I'm left alone, I'm happy. Stephen's the one who likes to be at the center of things.
No change there, then.
Francis Appleton. You are a bad man. No wonder your sister won't talk to you.
Okay. Frank and Wendy, brother and sister then? Stevie and Liz. Wendy and Eddie, maybe? Right, where to, guys? We've got farmhouse over there, an old corrugated iron barn. I think it all loops around, so... Oh. Let's head down here first before we follow Frank again. If we can even get in. Yeah. Cross lane. So Reese is probably working on the farm here.
Can't just stop the train, stop people travelling about the place. I don't like it, Frank. I don't like it at all.
Well, nobody likes it. No sense sweating cops over it.
Folk all riled about it, giving me grief. I didn't stop the bloody trains, did I? And did they give me any warning? No, they bloody didn't. Yesterday, it's all like, keep 'em calm, Howard, minor disruptions, and today it's all government edicts and not until further notice, and you'll manage. Half the village has vanished.
It's a couple of people. It's hardly half the village.
Oh, right now. You forget, I've seen things. I was in the Falklands. I tell you, I got out the old air raid siren to test it this morning.
Air raid siren? What on earth are you going to do with one of those?
I found it in the station storeroom. Took it home, stuck it under the bed. Thought it might be worth something one day. Oh, damn it.
It's all right. It's just a nosebleed. Here.
Oh, no.
Use my Yankee. It's clean.
Oh, thanks, Frank, thanks. Been getting like a bloody drain all day.
It's catching. Agricultural wholesalers. Alright, so that's probably where Frank caught it. If we're interpreting it as some sort of virus. Hey Frank. Yeah, this house is open. This is probably Frank's house, right? Building an old tractor engine or servicing it in here. Any blood in here? I think we've got a memory up above us. Hey up, Frank. Reading room. This place is an absolute state. Oh no.
How's your sister, Frank?
We've not spoken since the funeral.
Ah, I see. Well, listen, I did rather wonder if you might do me a bit of a favor and check in on her, see if she's all right.
Dr. Wade, if they dropped the bomb, there'd be no left but cockroaches and Wendy boils.
It's a bit odd, really. There's an old chap, John Coles, regular visitor at Lakeside, went walkabout sometime last night. Now it appears Mrs. Boughton has done the same.
Enid? Well, that'd be clever. They amputated her leg last spring.
Yes, that's the thing. I've also got a surgery full of people with nosebleeds and headaches. The council are saying influenza, but I've been practicing for 35 years and I'm not convinced. I just wondered if you might pop by and see her.
Even if I did, do you really think she'd let me in?
Fine. Forget it. I'll see her. Leave it to me. Oh, and Frank, call the hospital and get them to collect all this stuff. It's been 8 months.
Maybe this is where Eddie was before he passed. Maybe Wendy had to move house. She couldn't stand being here anymore, perhaps. Got a save point there. We're on like 37 minutes, so I'm going to have to find another one before we end. I don't mind. Got a radio here in the shed. Cloth physics!
The radio telescope in Tower 6 is burned out. The background radiation coming in from the Penrose region is off the scale. It's like mathematics is bending along with the light. Everything is bathed in a strange glow. My face is still numb from the burn.
From the burn?
The radio telescope in Tower 6 is burned out. The background radiation coming in from the Penrose region is off the scale. It's like mathematics is bending along with the light. Everything is bathed in a strange glow. My face is still numb from the burn.
So Kate is the one who doesn't seem at all fearful of this phenomenon, of this entity, of this light source, virus, whatever it is. She's the only one who seems relatively unfazed, perhaps fascinated by it. Let's have a look in the old barn here. Can hear another radio. Up above.
I hung up on Stephen. He doesn't understand. Even if he were here to experience it directly, I'm still not sure he would. There has to be a way of consolidating, of offering reciprocal amplification to this signal. I hung up on Stephen. He doesn't understand.
Stephen's
Even
afraid
if he
of
were
it.
here to experience it directly,
Kate kind of
I'm still
wants
not
to
sure he
work
would.
with it.
There has to be a way of consolidating, of offering reciprocal amplification to this signal.
Reciprocal. She wants to amplify the signal then. She doesn't seem to think it's a bad thing that everyone's disappearing. Alright, I'm a little lost now. I had another way to go, right? From the tree in the middle of the fields. Where was the tree? Oh, we need to explore as far as we can, right? Troughs for piggies, perhaps? Let's have a look up here at the hay barn. No animals left.
You never mentioned anything about them sickening yesterday.
I checked them last night on the way back and they were fine.
Yeah.
I woke up this morning and the whole lot had gone. Tell me, Charlie, have you heard any birds today?
Well, I've not really been paying any attention.
That sister of mine reckons they're dropping out the sky all round the Wrekin. And Dr. Wade reckons there's sick folk all over the village.
Meg said not to bother trying to get deliveries out. Set the quarantine in the whole valley. I reckon it's best we just sit it out. It'll all come right, Frank.
This'll all come right?
Yeah, right. I am sorry about your cows, Frank. But when things settle down, they'll see you all right. There's got to be provision for this sort of thing.
You want to listen to the radio more?
Yeah.
Things don't seem like they're settling down at all. I tell you, Charlie, something big is happening.
Right. So all living things basically are going. We've only seen insects really, haven't we? Alright guys, I think I'll end that episode there. There's the save. So yeah, we saw what how Wendy ended up disappearing. We've got the kind of a sense of Stephen being more fearful of this phenomenon and Kate being more engaged in it, wanting to understand it, maybe even help the phenomenon speed along somehow for some reason. Seeing how it's affected all the animals as we're on the Appleton farm here. We're kind of seeing, you know, the personal dynamics of the whole village, and you know, we saw where Eddie obviously was being cared for at home before he passed away. I believe that would be Eddie. What I'm guessing is that Wendy and Eddie would have lived here on the farm, and then Wendy left for a different house after her husband passed away. So yeah, we'll leave it there. We'll pick it up here next time, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a like if you did. Just remember, everybody, never trust an uncrate. I'll see you next time.